All right, peace, peace, peace. What up? Just want to come back with another video, man. Yeah, man. It's kind of going first and foremost. Hopefully, Most High House Shop blesses your day by His mercies. We are consumed. Um, we're alive in Him in His body and naturally alive, man. I want to go into this, man, because yeah, man. I was actually just thinking about this. Actually, what was it last Friday? Actually, yeah, because I just I actually think about this the other day, man. 'Cause it's crazy because it's I just want to talk about this because it's quote unquote like it's fitting because um I actually had this written down like the 22nd though, but anyway, not that I used to do it, but I just wanted to let y'all know, man, because it's crazy because I was just thinking about this because it's quote unquote Thanksgiving today. I'm sitting watching football, watching these games, and John Madden used to call him, man. It was like that's just is what it is, man. John Madden used to call these games, man. They and then no, John Madden commercial had came on the other day, man. They were going to how he used to cover these games and but that ties into what I was just thinking about other day in the conversation I had with my pop, man, because it was just it's all goes into mastering basics, and actually it also goes into actually the brother Kwame, shout out to brother Kwame Call and the brother Shalom, man, because they was going this on the camp the other day, man, about meeting our people where they're at, man, or even sometimes even if you talking about this with the other nations or of our brothers and sisters in Christianity, in Jehovah's Witness, Baptist, Pentecostal, or the denominations or system of beliefs, got to meet people where they're at, honestly, too. Or even, our people, shoot that without, man. Actually, Nuggets is Hebrews 5:2, because, the other day, actually, a few weeks ago, I actually, when I was talking to my dad, I was mentioning how, I think I talked about on the video I did about about talking about how the Bob Dylan book, how they called him a prophet, without the Most High, prophet without God. I'm not sure who the author was, but I was talking about that with my dad, and he kind of reminded me of this, man, because I was like, yeah, because listen, man, because sometimes with people like that, with unbelievers, you kind of had to have some type of labor and not compassion or unbelief, but you had to have some type of understanding. So, all right, cool. Because a lot of times too that we could on that, man. Not only in this when compassion let me get this huge problem too, but because a certain times too you had to have that spirit that Yahushua had, man. In Mark 6:34, he had he saw the state of our people. I see this every day and had much compassion on them, man, because those are without the way, the living in living in our sin and ignorances, man. Because I was once like that, and I'm pretty sure most of y'all brothers and sisters was like that, man. So, but a lot of times too, but pretty much my dad was saying, man, having some type of understanding, man, because all the times condemnation something like that's not really going to work all the time, man. Because there's sometimes you do need to have that Jude 1:20. 22 and 21 goes into. Sometimes there's time and season for that. You had to, but certain times, man, you gotta be compassionate towards people that don't because listen, that's why I always go into a lot of times why people certain reason why people don't believe in Most High Yahshua. One, the lack of love that they never got from the peoples that to their families or the people's loved ones that were supposed to love them, and two is betrayal, man. They've been betrayed, so in their mind, they're like, okay, how can I love? How can I be loved, or how can I trust in of a man that I can't see? When the people that I can see, they didn't love me or they betrayed me, Another reason too is that Proverbs 19:3, people just make bad decisions and they make and they just blame the Most High House for it. They just blame the Lord. They just blame the word, whatever. That is what it is. And some people, they just don't like standards. They just want to do what they want to do, and they don't there's a lot of reasons why. I mean, shout out to brother Sammy Firstborn, because he always kind of goes into reasons why, and very valid reasons why. Even when I talk to other brothers or other brothers in Discord app, or just people in general, I kind of go into reasons why, or other people that are believers in the word. But yeah, man. But I was just going back into this, man. That's just the fact of the matter is, man. There's a what was I going to say? this level of, like, compassion, understanding, like, you gotta have, because, yeah, man, that's goes, and a lot of times too, man, like, you can't, yeah, that shout out to brother Sammy first book. He said this a lot of times too, and I had to catch myself on this too, because a lot of times when we go into, like, one, like, one, I was like that at one point, and two, it's like, these people don't know him, man. So, because a lot of times too, when you can condemn somebody, like, even Proverbs goes into that. I forgot where it's at, but, like, not condemning because it's not going to do anything. Because it's like, one, we're talking to people that like, that don't know, as if they do know the Most High Yahshua, or they do know the word, like, even there's a certain way compassion you had to have, like, our brothers and sisters in Christianity and Jehovah or other denominations, man. And some of them do know the word, but they're not really like Romans 10:2. They're not in the they had the zeal, not accurate knowledge, but some of them, they just do know the word as well, man. I talk to some, like, talking about, like, people like my dad, or because there's sometimes where it's like, okay, now he's kind of going to, well, listen, it is what it is. But talking to people like my dad says Jehovah's Witnesses, or I talk to the different, like, Jehovah's Witnesses or brothers and sisters in Christianity. They do know the word, so you can't underestimate anybody. That's just not wise. But talking to them though, but there's a certain level of understanding you had to have though, man. But let me get this Hebrews 5:2, because I'm kind of I'm the king of being loquacious and going off topic, and Hebrews 5:2. It says, "Who can have compassion on the ignorant, on to them that are out of the way? That way, what? Yahushua, John 14:6. For he that himself is also compassed with infirmity." Yes. Yeah, so let's go to Mark 6:34 real quick, since I mentioned it. Yeah, man, my voice is still messed up, y'all. Mark 6:34, and Yahushua, when he came out and saw much people, was moved with compassion, because they were as sheep having no shepherd, and as he began to teach them many things. So, yeah, man, that's just is what it is, man. So, like, I had that compassion, because that's what Exodus 34:6. That's a character of fruits of the spirit. That's the Most High Yahushua spirit. Exodus 34:6. Numbers 14:18. Jeremiah 9:24. That's who the Most High Yahushua. That's who they are. But it's crazy, because the word of the day is too, like, on my phone on Google, is stony, and, like, one of the words of stony is when I was looking at the definitions. I'm probably gonna put it in Discord app. I might make a post about it. I had to start making more posts about it, but one of the definitions for stony is cold, like, just cold, like, kind of malicious, or, like, like rebel. There was a bunch of definitions for it, but if you know on Google definitions, they have the not synonyms, they have the antonyms for it. They had the opposite meaning of that, and one of them was or compassion, man. So I might make a post about that, but yeah, man, and that goes into Ezekiel, how he's gonna put his word in us, and through the new covenant, and get rid of that stony heart, man. So the word has to be in you, man. That's what the testimony and of the gospel of the Most High Yahushua is about. But that's neither here nor there. But let me go to Nehemiah 8:8, because going to a brother's point, like, a lot of times too, we just have to master the basics and meet people where they're at, man. Like, then I'm gonna hit and teaching the basics, like, love, like, faith, love, things of that nature. Exodus 34:6, Numbers 14:18. Love those things, man. The fruits of the spirit, man. Like, because of course nothing wrong with teaching the law, things of that nature, the instruction. Because actually, somebody reached out to me about that too, man. But yeah, man. But like, yeah, I'll say this too. Usually I don't divulge this information, but certain sisters, she reached out to me too about that, about the dietary law and things of that nature. But I'm not gonna say, oh no, like, no, I'm gonna tell them about that, but kind of lead, because, like, those are, like, mastering the basics. Those are part of the stepping stones. Of course, like, I'm not just gonna shun her and say, like, oh no, man, I ain't gonna focus on this. But no, you gotta meet people where they're at, man. Then it is what it is. But but like it says, milk to meat, man, because I'm still on the milk with this thing, man. So it is what it is. That's all part of mastering basics. Let's get this. Let's go on Nehemiah. That's where it's gonna go. Cause yeah, man, God. Even I talked about this with my brother, man. Like, one of my close brothers, and gotta meet people where they're at and explain it to them, like, That's why I make a lot of like movie, TV, music examples or sports examples, man. Because like 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 when I talk about the word, so people can understand it, man. So I do that to the best of my ability, like, Or shoot, the Most High using well, I think the Most High house and they use natural examples like with families, relationships, things of that nature, because people can relate to that, man. So they meet us where we're at, so we gotta do the same. Nehemiah chapter 8 and verse 8. And so he read the book of the law Yahweh distinctly and gave the sense and caused them to understand the reading. So yeah, man. This is what it is, man. So honestly, too, man, like me gotta meet our people where they at, man. Honestly, man. Like what did Paul say? I'm actually gonna grab that after I grab this. Let's grab this too, but let's get rid of the Sirach 3. Not trying to go too deep. And also too, like so, it's a balance thing too, because like when people come to like people that's been the word or just coming to word, man. Don't try to get all deep, man. Just don't like master the basics, man. Let's grab this this Ecclesiastes Sirach chapter 3 verse 21. It's a two-way street, man, because it's one that's been in the word, also two that's coming in the word. Seek not out things that are too hard for thee. Neither should search things that are above thy strength. So yeah, man. So we're trying to get too deep, man. Like listen, let's master the basics, man. Like the love, man, the faith, the love. Seeking the Most High Yahshua, getting to know the Most High Yahshua, man. The basics, man. The fruits of the spirit, man. Like things of that nature, man. So yeah, man. This is what it is, man. So yeah, man. Yeah, let's grab this, man. Grab this Second Timothy, man. So, cause, where's this? First Timothy. Oh man, where's that? Yeah, man. I think that's not what I'm. Oh man, oh gosh. I'm gonna ask the Jew I came with you. Oh my gosh, I probably can't. I might have to get my other one. I'm gonna read it from my other Bible. I can. Yeah. Hold on, y'all. Alright, y'all, my bad. It's actually 1 Corinthians 9:20. Let's have some chips. Alright, yeah. Just going to that. Going to the point. And unto Jews I became a Jew, that I might gain the Jews, and to them that are under the law, as under the law, that I might gain them that are under the law, and to them that are without the law, to them that are without the law, being not without the law to Yahweh, but under the law that are under the law to Christ, that I may gain them that are without the law, man. So to weak, but I came as weak, that I might gain the weak. That I might gain the weak. I have made all things to all men, that I might by all means save some. Yeah, exactly. And so let's go to Proverbs 11:30, man. This is what it is, man. Because Paul was very skillful, man. So I'm saying whatever office you in, man. Just talking to people about the word, man. It is what it is, man. So whatever office you is, man, just talking to people, just trying to talking to people about the word, man. Certain compassion and things that your skill that I need to get better at, and skills that we ought to have, and understanding, compassion, and empathy, all that stuff, man. But the fruit of the righteous tree is a tree of life. He that winneth souls is wise. Yeah, man. And that lines up with James 5:2, James 5 and 19 and 20 as well, going to that. But yeah, man, this is what it is. Because you know what, man, I'm using that as a perfect example, man. Because I use John Madden as a perfect example for this, man. Because John Madden, man, was so great, man, with his the collection of the Madden games, and actually his actually commentary his career. Not only is his coaching career with the Raiders, then after it with his anchoring career, like calling the games, sports casting, sports casting, you know, calling career as well, because he was so great. Because that's how we kind of got to be like John Madden in this. Cause he was so great because he had explained things. John Madden could explain football so well. He can make even the general public made it so simple that they will understand it. It's like his X's and O's, how we call the game. Now, even you still have some people that do it in sports that can do that. But I think John Madden's he's like at least top 5 in that, man. Honestly, because the way he would call games, he make the average person understand it. Like the general audience understand the X and O's of it, man. Even though it was very complex play, but even he was so good. Like even people that knew because there's certain football NFL aficionados, historians, mavens, things of that nature, experts, whether they're former players or current players or okay, somebody missed me. Former players or Hall of Famers, or even people that just follow, that are football mavens, or that are or enthusiasts, or savants of the game, or I should say, or what's the other word? Yeah, I think that's all. It's another word that came to mind, but he make them even see things differently. Like, wow, so that's how we kind of gotta be with the word, man, because explain it so that they can get it, because that's how John Madden did, man. Honestly, yeah, man, that's just that, and that's why going to that what I just said about the experts and the ones that even understood it. That's how Right 21 comes in, man. He'll even add on to certain wise men. They will add on to wisdom of let's grab this to the point. It says Ecclesiastes, also known as Sirach, chapter 21. It says, if a skillful man hear a wise word, he will commend it and add on to it. But as soon as one that no understand heareth it, it pleases him, it casts it behind his back. So yeah, man. But I want to focus on top part. It says, if a skillful man hear a word, he'll commend it and add on to it. Yes, but John Madden even had that skill, man. He even made people that was really aficionados, mavens, or experts. So connoisseurs. See, connoisseurs. That was the word I was looking for of the game. That he would even add on. He would even add on to their knowledge. Certain current players, Pro Bowl, Hall of Fame players, certain other commentators, man. That's how great he was, man. Shoot, even to this day, people a lot of coaches now, and even coaches now, with how the game is. It's now, I'm liking this season now, and it's starting to come back to being more of a balanced league, not just it's points. It's more balanced offense and defense, and the running backs making resurgence, but that's why you see all these modern coaches, man. And you can see most of these modern coaches, even in sports, in football and basketball, they grew up playing Madden and 2K, and they just that's why they had that style they do. But my point being is that that's how John Madden called the games, and how he was able to explain even to the general public football in a simple way. It's how we gotta be with the word in the best way we can, man. So yeah, man, hopefully it's edifying, man. That's really it, man. I kind of touched on this day. I was like, no, it's today be a perfect day to talk about this, because with football, it's quote unquote Thanksgiving, and not that I celebrate whatever, but it's hey, I'm just gonna talk about it. It's it's perfect time to talk about this. And the crazy thing is, I was thinking about this a few days ago. Yeah, man. So all praise the Most High Yahshua, man. So hopefully the Most High and Yahshua bless y'all day. Hopefully it's edifying. So peace.